is Wednesday, Delmarva. It is the eve before Thanksgiving. Woo! Thanks for joining us today. We are your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo. And yes, I know we've talked about Thanksgiving food a lot over the last couple of days. Do you have an absolute top tier favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Cranberry sauce. Anyway, the cranberries in the Jell-O, the cranberries just by themselves. Cranberries. What about you?
I just all the sides. Like I'm not really a big turkey girl, but like mashed potatoes and stuffing. Those are my favorite.
That's my least favorite.
They are. I'm bringing the mashed potatoes this year.
Do it. I bet they'll be good. I would try them if you made them.
Yeah.
But we could honestly do well together at a Thanksgiving dinner.
I think so.
Because you're not going to eat my food off my plate. I'm not eating.
That's true.
Plate.
We would get along all Thanksgiving evening.
We could take our own leftovers home.
That's right.
They would work out pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Okay, fun. And what I love about today too is like we're giving holiday season.
I think so.
I feel like I'm giving a little Christmas. You're giving Thanksgiving.
We're the perfect weekend transition because like after Thanksgiving, the way home, guess what? It's Christmas
the weather
music.
Outside. I don't actually know if I'm allowed to sing that, but you get the point.
2 seconds is fine.
Exactly. You get it.
But maybe the kids are off from school this last week. Certainly the next couple of days they're going to be home. And it may be time to have a little chat with your kids about ChatGPT, because apparently 13%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's probably more than it ought to be, of teenagers use ChatGPT to cheat on their homework, on their projects, things that they should be doing themselves.
I 100% believe it. But you know what's interesting? This is a warning for your kids out there. So kids, yoo-hoo, come to the TV. So this is a real story happened this morning. So sometimes we use ChatGPT to help us with writing and news. And it's nothing like they do the research for us or anything. It's just ideas on how to say certain things. And someone was using it on to try to write something fun for something. I don't even know what it was. And someone else was like, hey, did ChatGPT write this? And my coworker was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, because it's giving, it's giving what I use when I use ChatGPT. It's almost like ChatGPT has its own.
It does have its own way of speaking,
signature,
sort of thing. Yeah, like a signature.
So it was easy to catch.
Read. Interesting.
Yeah. So just saying, if all y'all kids use ChatGPT to write your essay, they might just pop out the same essay.
Your teachers are going to know. Yeah, your teachers are going to know. It could pop out the same essay, which plagiarism, that's a fun thing that your teachers will nail you for.
Exactly. So be careful. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's good as like a soundboard. It's good as a tool. And I mean, I think it's sort of one of those things where we're at a point now where like parents might not understand ChatGPT and how it works. Your kids can kind of spin whatever they want to tell you how it works, and you're not really going to be able to double check them because they're going to grow up learning, like that's probably what they're learning in school in computer right now.
And that's fine.
How to use it, because it's a great tool to use like a soundboard. Ideas, brainstorming, and they say that like some of these kids are using it to help them research their projects, which like learning how to research is such an important skill. It teaches you critical thinking skills.
And to use it as like, hey, help me create a fun headline for my paper. That was always the hardest thing for me, is what to like title my papers in school. If you want to use it for something like that, I'm sure it's fine. Check with your teacher first. Don't be like, Paige Marley said I can do this. But but to write your whole paper for you, that is different.
But speaking of cheating, you have a little study for us.
This is so good. I love this study. So I'm going to just preface, take this with a grain of salt. This is not mean that your man is cheating on you. But yes, a study came out and it said which states cheat the most over Thanksgiving break. It listed every single state in the U.S. And Washington, D.C. But Maryland, if your significant other is living in Maryland, they're more likely to cheat. Now, Delaware actually was in like the 30s.
Hey,
so
that's pretty good.
Yes, if your significant other lives in Delaware, you're probably not going to cheat it on, right? Number 3 or like top 5 though did have Virginia.
Oh,
so Delmarva did okay. I'm going to say Delmarva got a C.
Sounds like we got a C. But yeah, we thought that was just a fun little thing to sprinkle on you before heading into the holiday weekend.
I wonder how many fights we just started.
I know. I can't wait. If it did start a fight, you can always email us, team@coastlife.com.
Or if you didn't think he was, or she was, because girls too, and you found out they were cheating, because we guided you into it, let us know.
Sherlock and Watson over here.
That's us, helping relationships one day at a time.
But with the holiday weekend ahead, maybe you're doing a fair amount of cleaning around the house.
Yeah, I am.
I need to do that. Haven't started yet, but I will. Trust me, I will.
You got it.
So it got us thinking about, I love to clean with a playlist. I feel like, and it will dawn on me when I'm cleaning without music that I'm like, something's off here.
Yeah, it's weird.
So what's your favorite song or type of music maybe to clean to?
That's a very good question. And I didn't realize I cleaned to this song often until you asked this question. I often clean to Lionel Richie All Night Long. I think because it's a little bit of a longer song.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of song that I'm going to need to stop and dance to, and I'll get distracted. But I love like sweeping or mopping to that song or just anything. Yeah. So Lionel Richie. What about you?
I think I tend to clean to like oldies music.
Nice.
I have an Ed Sullivan Show playlist,
Oh,
is what I
nice.
called it. And
Yeah.
it's got, sort of your 50s, 60s. It dips into the 70s a little bit of music. So it's not all Ed Sullivan
Yeah.
Show, but that's all of my playlists have stupid names.
I love that. Well, if you need to clean, if you have family coming over to your house for Thanksgiving and you just can't get started, try our different song requests. Maybe it'll help jumpstart you. I did give you a little tidbit
right, you did.
into how I clean. So I hate cleaning, I hate cooking, but obviously you have to do both. This is what I would do if you are just, I don't want to clean my house for Thanksgiving. I started this thing, turn music on, and whichever rooms need cleaning, let's say it's your living room, your kitchen, and your bathroom, okay? Spend just 10 minutes in each room. Set a timer. And when 10 minutes is over, you're done with that room. Go on to the next one. When that 10 minutes is done, go to the next one. Then you did 30 minutes.
Okay.
And you're going to be shocked at how much you actually got done because you were so focused in on one room.
That makes
So
sense.
it works for me. And then you're like, wow, that was quick. Let me just do it again and get all the finish up whatever was left.
Break it up in parts.
That's
We like
what
that.
I'm saying. So try it out. That's just me. Maybe
Clean,
you're
clean.
like, Paige, the rest of us can clean normally and you're weird. But it helps me.
I think we'll take any help we can get when
Yeah.
it comes to motivated cleaning
Yes.
because we struggle with that. But we don't struggle with finding the motivation to bring you Coast Life every day. Our field correspondent Maya Henry is telling us what's coming up on the show.
Coming up today on Coast Life, take pride in your health by purifying your indoor environment and strut your ugly sweaters for a good cause. Plus, we're bringing in 2 very special holiday guests. All that and more when Coast Life gets back.
Coast Life is brought to you by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
What would you do if the air in your home was causing a decline in your health? U.S. environmental studies report that indoor air is 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, resulting in negative effects on the well-being of you and the ones you love. Aerus in Rehoboth focuses on improving the health and quality of life of their clients by focusing on the cleanliness of indoor environments.
At Aerus, Delaware, we work on improving the health and quality of life for our community by focusing on clean indoor environments. We do that by offering clean surfaces, pure water, and fresh air.
In 2003, Nicole and her husband Thomas expanded their company, adding air purification and water services.
We also then expanded to become Aerus, which means clean air in Greek. In 2003, they changed the name and started focusing on our air purification and air and surface sanitizer line. That became our Beyond by Aerus. It's our partnership with NASA using 21st century technologies that are ozone-free, chemical-free way of disinfection, which is pretty cool. And then last, we added on our water components.
You may have heard about the chemicals called PFAs, chemicals roaming throughout our drinking water across the state and in both city and well water. Aerus has provided a solution to having safe water within indoor environments.
All right, Tom, so you are the owner and operator of Aerus. Tell us a little bit about your water system, your water quality. How can people know that they have some issues with their water in their home?
Well, the truth is, Maya, that 9 out of 10 people won't drink straight from the tap. They're scared. And if you're from Delaware, you have every right to be. Unfortunately, the water quality here in Delaware is not the greatest. And when you don't drink from the tap, unfortunately, you have to spend a lot of money to get clean water, whether it's bottled, filtration, you have delivery services. What we provide here at Aerus is a clean water system that can cost you less than a penny a day for glasses of water, up to 250 gallons per day. Basically, you have a system that's set up right underneath your sink. You have clean water, unconditional water. What makes this different than most systems is actually we put minerals back in the water to raise the pH balance. pH balanced water is known to be better hydrating for you. So what happens is you actually get better hydration by drinking less water. These systems are considered close to medical clean water, and when you have them installed, you can see an instant savings in currently of how you're providing water for your family.
Aerus also provides high-tech machines that cleanse and refresh the air around you, keeping your health at its highest form.
One of the amazing things that we get to offer in this business is a technology called Active Pure. Active Pure is our machines that put oxidizers out in the air that kill all bacteria, viruses, mold. They rebalance indoor air to what we consider an optimal breathing condition. This technology was created in conjunction with NASA for use on the International Space Station. This technology has been used in hospitals, schools, restaurants, and everyone's just home. It's used for anywhere you want fresh, clean, odor-free, chemical-free, germ-free environments.
If your home is experiencing an indoor issue, Aerus has a list of services to inspect your home.
We actually do a variety of services. So we have testing services where we come and we can do things such as air quality tests, mold inspection, water quality testing, and then we have treatment services where we come and actually provide solutions for any kind of indoor environmental issue. Think odors, mold, somebody has allergen issues, maybe you moved into a new house and it still smells like the people that lived there before you.
Aerus has custom solutions to meet the unique needs of homes and businesses that it comes in contact with.
We start by doing a quick investigation of, all right, what are we actually working with? And then we come up with a solution plan based on your specific needs.
If you're trying to determine whether your home is in need of one of Aerus services, there are common indoor issues to look out for.
People typically figure out that they need us when they have an issue, whether it's unwanted odors, their indoor environment isn't as fresh as they want it to be, maybe they have pets and the pet hair is overtaking their floors, allergens, maybe they have a compromised immune system, or they're concerned about the overall health and wellness of what they're putting in their bodies.
For homes that are experiencing water issues, Aerus even provides a solution for the water that's used for your everyday needs.
Here at Aerus, we do more than just drinking water. We also do whole in-home systems. If you're having problems with staining, odors, calcification, mineral buildup, give us a call. We can do a free in-home water test for you at no charge.
We all have times when our products don't last as long as we predicted, but vacuums from Aerus are made to last. They even provide a repair service for the ones that need some much-needed attention.
One of the things that makes Aerus products special, not only are they made in the USA, but they're long life products. We don't make anything disposable. Not only is that good for you and your budget and the longevity of the product, but for the planet as a whole. Everything that we have has parts that are all replaceable, repairable. You can bring them right into the shop, or we come out right to your home and service and repair.
These products stand out as their life expectancy ranges from 20 to even 60 years.
We have vacuums that last anywhere from 20 years all the way up to a 60-year life expectancy, air purifiers that have the same length of time, and our water filters are long life without really a limit as long as they're maintained properly.
All right, Coast Life fam, grab those ugly sweaters, grab your running shoes, and join us for an upcoming 5K. Here to tell us a little bit more, we've got Renee and Nikki with Redemption City. Tell us a little bit about, first of all, introduce us to Redemption City, because I'm sure a lot of us don't really know what you guys are about, what you do. Tell us about this organization.
We are a shelter for people experiencing homelessness in Sussex County. Right now we have a 10-bed facility for men. We would like to grow that into a facility for women, and then eventually a 50-bed facility. Sussex County has a desperate need for more shelter beds, so we are definitely hoping to expand that.
Okay. Yeah, and I think especially as we head into the holiday season, those colder months. I mean, that's a time where there's especially a need to have warm places for people who don't have a home to seek shelter out. Especially with those, are they code purples?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys have an event coming up to raise some money. Tell us a little bit about the Ugly Sweater 5K that's coming up.
So this is an event that we're going to do every year. This is our very first one, and we're really excited about it. I'm personally not a runner.
Okay. Neither are we.
But we really like putting on fun events.
Yes.
I feel like we're fun people, and I think the guys in our shelter really appreciate, our positive attitudes and all that kind of stuff. And so what cooler way to do a run, especially for people who don't typically do those types of events, than to dress up silly and just have fun. And so we're doing it on Saturday, December 16th, and it's going to be at Cape and Lupin State Park.
Perfect.
We're working with Seashore Striders, because they are the people who do 5Ks and runs and stuff all the time. So they're helping us facilitate the event. And so they've created a really cool run path from the fishing pier to Fort Miles and back.
Nice.
And so we're just, we're anticipating having a really good time. We've got some really cool things to give out to the runners who register.
Awesome.
Some ugly sweater gear. That's even more flashy and festive than this.
Better than us.
Yes.
I can't wait.
You'll win a prize.
Yes. Yes, and we will be doing prizes, not just the typical run or race type prizes, but also the festive ugly sweater type prizes and whatnot. We'll have a really fun after party with a DJ and food and all the things.
Wow.
So we still need there's still sponsorship opportunities, and we definitely need runners. I mean, because the event can't happen if we don't have runners.
Yeah, and I mean the great thing about 5Ks is they're run walks. So if you're not a runner,
no
like
pressure.
us,
Right.
you can still get all decked out and have just tons of fun walking with your friends. I mean, I've done a couple of
And
those.
family, we're very family friendly, so
Yes.
kids can come
good.
and walk. Yes.
You could walk. You
Yes.
could put a
Yeah.
little Santa hat
That's
on, be
right.
cute, put on a
100%.
cute
Yep.
sweater like you guys have, and just stay warm.
Yes.
Yep,
And I mean, I think
exactly.
you can tell you guys are so fun. Just when you showed up with your great sweaters, we were like, oh my God, I want to be a part of that. And I think anybody who participates this is going to have a ton of fun. And of course, giving back to really a fantastic cause.
Yeah.
And we have a prize for a group of people that come. So maybe you work in an office, or you guys can all come together and try to be real blinged out and get a prize.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I like the sound of that.
I definitely have a couple ugly Christmas sweaters at home
I
that
think I do too.
you can't wear everywhere, which I want to point yours out if we can.
Sure.
It's because I can see yours says lighted up. I want to make sure you can see what hers says. Torn between looking like a snack and eating one. Isn't that all of us? That's all of us. That's great. I love that it's such an important cause, but you guys have fun raising money. That really is kind of what Delmarva is all about. Having fun but coming together to help the community.
Exactly. Yep.
Great.
So how can people watching this say they see how fun this is going to be and they want to get involved and register as a runner or a walker or a sponsor? How and where should they go to do that?
There's a couple of different ways. If they go to our website or our social media pages, we can link it. We link it back to the Seashore Striders website, but at the end of the day, that is where you need to land to register, is seashorestriders.com.
Perfect.
And then you have to click on our event, which is, and it's called the Ugly Sweater 5K Run Walk. And so you click on the event and then you can register. Right now it's $25 a person, which I think is pretty affordable.
Yeah.
In a very expensive world right now. So
Yes. Yeah. And again, all going to a really important and really good cause.
Yep.
Yeah.
If someone decides last minute, can they sign up day of?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
Yep, it's a little bit more expensive, but they can show up the day of, and we've ordered plenty of swag bags for the runners, so we will have swag bags for you.
Awesome. We can't wait.
Sounds fun.
Well, thank you guys for coming in and sharing not only about your organization, what Redemption City does, but about the great event. And I'm sure there will be more great events in the future that people can partake in to give back to our community, because that's what we are. Exactly. That's right. Yep. Stick around though. We've got some more community events and fun to tell you about when Coast Life gets back. Watching Coast Life, and whether your whole house needs a little bit of a makeover or maybe it's just a room, no matter the scale of the project, the folks at Creative Concepts in Ocean View and Lewis have a plan for you to make your home your dream home. So let's get inside.
For 50 years, Creative Concepts has been serving Delmarva with beautiful, unique furniture, designs, and finishing touches to make your house the home of your dreams.
We've always offered complimentary design services, which now is kind of an everyday slogan for most people in our industry. I think what sets us apart is the quality of our design services. Our design staff has been here for upwards of 10 and some 30 years.
At Creative Concepts, you're not just another sale to be made.
We base this operation on no gimmicks, low pressure, friendly atmosphere, and great service to go along with it.
Craig Lednam may be president of Creative Concepts, but he knows it's teamwork that's made them shine for the last 50 years.
Between the office team, the service team, the delivery team, is what it takes to really complete, a pleasant experience for our customer.
Whether you're looking for a sofa or a more involved remodel, designers like Eileen and Robin are ready and excited to help you create your ideal room.
We have several featured here in the showroom, one of which is the Whistler sofa, which is up front. and hundreds of beautiful fabrics to choose from. It's a great piece in that it can go from contemporary or traditional decor, work well with each. And of one fun little aspect is you can change the stitching on the body and customize the color of the stitching and have fun with it.
The team at Creative Concepts loves what they do, and their designers love helping you find your way to your dream home.
I find it very exciting to have a client come in and they definitely have the glazed over look and completely overwhelmed. And once you sit them down and start talking to them and let them know we're here for you, we're going to hold your hand through the process. We'll explain everything, we'll have it all laid out for you. You can see their expression go, oh, okay, I can do this.
A seemingly small change that has a large impact on the look of your home are window treatments.
Shutters and blinds can change the whole outlook of the house from being a basic blah home to designer showcase home, and the shutters can really do that in a major way.
In addition to shutters and blinds, the Hunter Douglas line also has vignettes to give your home a luxury feel.
Vignettes are what's behind me. They're like a Roman shade. It's a newer look for a Roman shade. It's flatter looking. It doesn't have the fluff and puff like an old Roman shade did and everything. So it's a really nice look. It comes actually in fabrics and it comes in a woven woods, which are nice looks too.
If drapery is more your style, Creative Concepts has a wide variety of choices and the ability to install, so you don't have to worry about any part of the process.
Draperies to me are sort of the final accessory to complete the room. They add a lot of texture and dimension to a room. We can use them to complement some of the Hunter Douglas window treatments. There's a full line. We have hundreds of fabrics to choose from. We also have drapery hardware that we could choose from. And we have an in-house workroom.
Starting the design process can be a little intimidating, but the team at Creative Concepts will walk you through every step.
Typically, we will have them come in and we'll sit down and look at a plan of if they want to do one room, the whole house, and just kind of start with, you know, do we need to go and do cabinet selections, or are we basically just going off the floor plan and adding furniture, window treatments, etc.?
We talk to them, we start conversation, and we figure out what the scope of their project is and how much they need us to participate with that.
Of course, with big projects comes timelines and budgets.
We're very respectful of budgets, so we begin that conversation in the very beginning where they want to be, because it's the real world. All of this is expensive, but it's also an investment. So what we do is we break it down to where we know, to put the money in different areas. We know where to generate more funds and we know where to generate maybe less funds. So we will help them with all of this. And then as far as timelines, we're very upfront. Most manufacturers, not all, but most manufacturers are back to pre-pandemic levels, time deliveries and things like that. But we'll work through those with them to maybe not go in this direction, but maybe go in this direction if they need something for immediate delivery.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Creative Concepts.
Okay, guys, so Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Yep. But that's not where the celebrating ends. We have Black Friday and, get ready, Small Business Saturday. Yeah. A lot of shopping opportunities. So to tell us about ways you can get shopping and get creative, we have, of course, Leah Beach with us today with Developing Artist Collaboration, DAC. You've heard of it. Yes. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So excited.
We always love to have another Leah on the couch.
Big Leah energy today.
That's right. Yes, don't get confused when we talk to Leah. We're lucky to have two Leahs on the couch. All right, so one of my favorite events every holiday season is coming up. I have worked with you on this so many years now, and I love it. Sip and Shop, that's what we're talking about. First of all, if for some reason they haven't heard of Sip and Shop, just take us through what it is, what you do.
Sure. So think about, we started this in the Starbird's parking lot, and this has grown into Delaware's premier holiday shopping experience. And essentially what it is all local artists, handmade businesses, and it used to be under a tent. This year we are moving it to Hyatt, and it'll be Black Friday weekend, so you can come shop with us on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. One of the best parts about shopping local and shopping artists is you actually get to meet the person that made the thing you're buying. Not only is it one of a kind, like for example, this is Local Wave Studios, and she made this mug. There's nothing like this mug
anywhere else in the world.
right.
So if you're going to a big box store, you buy a mug, there's going to be millions of other people that have it. If you come to somewhere like Dewey Sip and Shop, and when we're talking about price point, you know, if you're going to a big box store, you're looking to spend $10 to $15. You're looking to spend something more like 25 to 30 on something handmade, one of a kind. But the investment that has in our local economy, you know, when you're buying from a big box store, a very small percentage of that is going back into our local area. When you're buying from a business like this, you're investing in the creative economy, you're investing in your neighbor, you're investing in so much more.
Can we show off this painting? I almost said this little painting that's not
So
true.
this painting is by local artist Hannah Whitten, and Hannah is an incredible artist. We are so proud of her. She's actually part of a really cool cohort with Delaware Division of the Arts this year. They're doing investments in essentially 3 emerging artists in the state of Delaware, and she was chosen for Sussex County.
Wow.
And we are so proud of Hannah. Hannah has really done so much with us this year. But you know, the cool thing about Sip and Shop is you can have one of a kind, you know, artwork. You can buy an original painting and make that type of investment, or a lot of our fine artists also have prints. They also put their artwork on things like tea towels and things to make it affordable for every budget. Artists around here have made such great functional artwork.
Yes.
And that's what we love so much about George Todd's piece. So this is George Todd. He's actually one of our workshop artists. You can actually come to our space in West Rehoboth and make this.
Ooh. Wow.
But he does all different types of products with his resin wave on it, which is so fun to do.
Yeah. Wow.
But he's going to be there, and it's really cool because, you know, when you have your next party with some cheese and charcuterie, you got a board. You got a really nice board.
A really beautiful one.
You have a lot of ways for people to get hands-on. Just tell us a little bit about what else we have here, ways people can get hands-on with DAC.
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
If you want to come and join us at Sip and Shop, we have our famous DIY kits.
Love these.
Which are really fun. So you actually get everything in the box to pour a one-of-a-kind piece of art, and we promise your art will not suck.
Yes.
That is exactly what this is all about here. We have found the acrylic pour is such a fun process for people. You can't mess it up.
Right.
There's not a lot of control, so for our type A people out there, you just gotta roll with it. What's really cool is we have over 30 shapes that you can choose from. We have all these different colors. It's great for kids, and you do it right in the box, so the mess stays right in the box.
Oh, perfect. That's incredible. And kind of a 3-in-1, right? You can make the gift and give it to someone, gift the whole box to someone, or have your kids do it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing.
It's not just coming to shop. Bring the family, come have a drink. We have beer, we also have Dark Horse wine. We're gonna have a selection of cocktails. Breakthrough Beverage has donated us a slew of different liquor products. We're also, for people that are NA, we have all of our cocktails available as mocktails. And 100% of those proceeds go back to support our organization.
Just one more time for us, when and where do we Sip and Shop?
So if you guys want information about Sip and Shop, it's developingarts.org/Sip and Shop, or you can check us out on social media. It's gonna be at the Hyatt Place, that's in Dewey Beach, free parking. It's a free event. It's going to be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Giving Tuesday, we hope that you folks will think about us for that day as well. And we're going to be rocking and rolling from 10 to 4 p.m. daily. Come hang out with us, shop local this weekend, support local small businesses, handmade businesses, the box stores, the outlets. They got plenty of things going on for them. We really want our community to come shop at both.
You got it. Well, I think a lot of people will. This is such an exciting event. Thank you for telling us about it and that location change, Leah. We'll talk to you very soon. I'm sure you guys have a lot going on. All right,
Thank you.
Of course. All right, so don't forget this Dewey Sip and Shop this weekend. It is really such a blast, you guys, but you don't have to go anywhere right now. We'll be right back.
Well, Thanksgiving weekend, it's here. So there's going to be a lot of food, a lot of family, a lot of fun.
Okay.
And then on Friday, a lot of shopping to do, right?
That's all my favorite things.
I know. Food, family, shopping.
Perfect.
We love it. But you don't have to wait till Friday to get a jump on some of those deals at Vernon Powell in Rehoboth Beach. Katie Zarilli from Delmarva Life, our sister show, she is always having a great time at Vernon Powell with Joe, right? In fact, you know how the Thanksgiving Day Parade comes through?
Yes.
Well, they're going to introduce you to the Vernon Powell Parade. Maybe this will be a new thing.
I'm so excited.
Look forward to every year. So, Katie, take it away.
Welcome, one and all, to the 2023 VP Black Friday Parade. Beautiful day for a parade. This is a tradition we look forward to each and every year. I'm here alongside my co-host, Joe Wright. Joe, you must be excited to see what we've got going on this year.
Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful day, and we've got all these people on hand to watch this parade, Katie.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out today and celebrating with us.
Nothing would make me happier, and I think, Joe, our first float is arriving now.
It looks like we have the lady shoe float.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at those tall boots. And of course we have mid-height, low-height boots, all kinds of different boots.
Lots of different color schemes. You know, you've got your gray boots, you've got your brown boots, you've even got loafers on there, Joe.
Loafers, we have Hey Dudes, athletic shoes.
Wow.
Anything you need for the holiday gifting season, footwear-wise, is on that float.
Wow, it's perfect.
You know what? You know what's really cool about that float, Katie?
Tell me, Joe.
Every one of those shoes is 20% off.
No way!
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Black Friday.
A Thanksgiving miracle.
That's right.
Wow. And as quick as we saw the float come, there it goes.
I wonder what's next.
Me too.
Oh, there comes the guy's shoes.
Oh, there they are. I like that it's ladies first. You know, now time for the guys.
Of course.
Now, Joe, on this float, I really gotta say, that bright blue Asics shoe is just, it's got my attention.
Oh yeah, that one's cool. That just came in. That's a Kayano.
Ooh.
And then of course we have New Balance and Brooks on there. What about those work boots? They look tough, don't they?
They sure do, I'll tell you. You get
Not-
any job done in those.
Not as extra tough. Did you see that one there too?
Oh, that's right there too.
See how I did that?
You're nailing this. You know, you were born to be on the TV, Joe.
And you probably can't see the camo Crocs.
Wait, there's camo Crocs on there.
Fur lined actually, so you know, keep your feet nice and warm for the winter.
They did a lot of work on that float. Really happy to see it. Great year for the men's shoes.
Yep.
And now, Joe, while we wait on this next float, which there's obviously of course some traffic in every single parade, those men's shoes, 20% off.
20% off.
Wow.
Every one of them.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Oh, there's the kids.
Oh, I can hear the crowd screaming now.
Oh man, when you make a shoe that small, they all look cute. Of course, we have extra tough, and we have athletic shoes for kids. We have kids boots, like they kind of look like dad's boots. So,
Sure, yeah.
of course.
I like
you know,
that. I
mommy
like
and me, daddy and me.
Yeah, you gotta have them.
Yeah,
right?
cool stuff.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. Now I'm surprised the kids aren't just gonna run across the street and grab these off the float because they're gonna want them so much.
You bet, you bet.
20% off, Joe?
Hey, you bet. Every one of those things is 20%
Hey,
off.
this is the best 20% off parade ever.
It's kind of becoming a theme.
It sure is. I love a themed parade, so we're doing well here. All right, Joe, what are you seeing out there?
It looks like apparel.
Oh, it is!
Men's apparel.
Men's apparel.
Yeah.
It appears to be men's apparel. A nice tall float for us coming up next.
Yep, from the North Face and Patagonia. We have a lot of flannels this year. There's hoodies, jackets, vests, all kinds of stuff. Great for the holidays.
Really looks great for the winter too. You guys always have the big names
We do.
showing up in this parade.
We do. You know what's interesting about that apparel?
What's that?
It's 20% off.
Get out of town.
I'm serious. It is.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
blowing my mind here.
Look, and right behind it, here comes women's.
Wow.
We've got a lot of different brands this year.
Oh,
New
that's
brands.
right, Joe. There it is.
Fashion. What? Hey,
Hey.
where'd you get that? Did you take that off the float?
This Patagonia coat, did I get it off the float? I may know somebody. Anyway.
I was talking about the ladies' apparel.
This looks great. I love the fall fashion you guys always have here at Vernon Powell.
Vests and jackets, and of course we have accessories. Look at all those handbags.
Yeah, do you think any of those would go with my coat?
They would. And you know what's interesting about those handbags?
I have a guess.
They're all 20% off.
Oh, of course they are. Is this 20% off?
They are. Yes. Sure is.
Amazing.
Yes. Oh, and here comes the kids.
Oh, the kids!
Yes.
Wow, the kids float. Always exciting to see, Joe. And I gotta tell you, what catches my eye is that hat with the ears.
Oh, it's so cute. It's a Patagonia hat.
Wow.
Yeah, we have lots of little toboggans, and I like the Sister Grinch shirt there.
Oh, that's
so cool.
right.
Yep.
It's not Christmas without the Grinch, right?
It's not. So we got footwear and apparel, and guess what?
What's that?
It's all 20% off.
Of course it is.
Through Cyber Monday.
Oh, yeah, through Cyber Monday. All right, well, this has been an amazing parade.
It has. You know what's always at the end of our parade?
Yeah.
At the end of every holiday parade?
Yes.
It's, there he is.
Oh my gosh, it's him!
Ho, ho, ho. And Paige, you know, Vernon Powell is like the headquarters to get all your Yeti swag.
Oh, it's the best. Getting something for your hot chocolate for your coffee for the
like
winter.
those tumbler cups, Yeti coolers. Last time I was there, they had this whole like pink collection. So just saying, if you got a pink Yeti lover in your life.
Every family has one.
Yeah, I think it's just a great combination. But they've got some great deals going on.
They
For
do.
every $200 in Yeti that you spend, you get a Vernon Powell gift card to do some more shopping.
How about that? Exactly. And it's not even done yet because all of those deals at Vernon Powell run through Monday. I know. You don't want to wait though because things will get sold out.
Oh yeah.
But you have some time.
You want to get a jump on that.
That's right.
Maybe something to do with your evening tonight.
Ooh, there you go.
That's
Good
what I'm saying.
idea. Okay.
But you heard Katie and Joe hearing those jingle bells.
A little ho 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 was heard too.
I think we're hearing them as well. So
who's here?
You'll find out when Coast Life gets back.
This segment of Coast Life is brought to you by Vernon Powell in Rehoboth Beach.
Sorry, Leah, I'm already laughing, giggling, because I just can't wait to show you guys our special guest. And I thought I was going to keep it a secret, but I see a little bit of his coat next to you in the camera shot there. No surprise. Who's wearing red and white nowadays? The Santa and Mrs. Claus are here.
Oh my gosh, we were so excited. When you guys were coming up the stairs, we heard the bells, and
Yes.
you were like, they're here.
So exciting. I know it's the day before Thanksgiving, but I mean, this is a busy time of year for you, so thank you for giving us some time.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Excited
Absolutely.
to talk to you. So first, I just have to ask, this time of year, you spend a lot of time on Delmarva, I heard. So what are you doing on Delmarva? What have you guys been up to lately?
During the year, during the spring and summer, we're full-time RVers.
Okay.
We're from Delaware. We sold a house in Felton, and we became full-time RVers, and we travel the country. So we come back here every November and December to portray Santa and Mrs. Claus to see family.
Yes. Amazing.
So it's a wonderful thing, and I walk around every day. I'm Santa 365 days a year. I wear either a red shirt or a green shirt with my jeans, and if I go into a grocery store, it's not unusual for someone to say, "Can I have a picture with you, Santa?" I said, "Absolutely." And I give them a little coin,
So sweet. Yeah, so you guys are, like we said, very busy on Delmarva this time of year.
Yes.
You guys are going to be somewhere coming up that people can maybe get their photos taken with you?
Yes. Well, we have a breakfast with Santa at Upworth Church in Rehoboth Beach. Okay, that'd be December 2nd.
Yes.
Okay, we also, this Saturday, will be at Pfeiffer Orchards. Okay, it's beginning at 12 o'clock, 12 to 4. Okay. Oh my goodness, we do Talbot County Country Club. We do the Inn at Perry Cabin.
Wow. We're all over the place.
We're all over. We got a lot of home visits that we do. We enjoy the home visits very much.
Nice. So something really great for parents too, maybe if you're watching, but you also you can interact really well with kids of all different needs and abilities.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. There's not a lot of children you can't talk to.
Yes. Well, I'm fluent in American Sign Language.
Amazing.
Okay, yes.
Well, of course
Yes.
Santa is.
So I love the boys and girls, okay? And the deaf boys and girls, when they see that I can sign, they get very excited because not many Santas can do that.
Yeah.
And at Upworth Methodist Church, they have a deaf clientele there. So we enjoy going there and seeing the deaf boys and girls. So.
Wow, that's incredible. What kind of reaction do you get from kids and parents maybe when you start to sign to their kid and they realize maybe they don't have to write down their wish list?
They love it.
Wow.
Oh, the looks on the parents' faces is joyful, and that's what we enjoy doing. And the children themselves, you know, they'll run if I say hi to them, and they'll know I can sign. They'll run to be quicker.
Aww.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the magic of Christmas right
nice
there.
Hug, yes.
That's so sweet. Well, if someone's watching this and they really want to have you at their party, or they think their kids would love seeing you, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, we have a website. It's santawarmstheheart.com. Yeah, and that's where most of our business comes from. And we still have some times available. Weekends are kind of sewn up, but there's some times. But absolutely, get in there, and there's a contact page. They can fill out the information, and it'll send me an email, and I can get back to them.
I'm so excited for the holidays.
Exactly. Well, you really just brought so much cheer to Coast Life today. Thank you for being here.
Thank
I think
you.
a lot of parents and kids are going to be excited to hear of everything that you guys do for the Delmarva community.
That's wonderful. We thank you for having us.
Of course. Come back anytime, even if it's the summer. We'd love to have Santa and Mrs. Claus here. All right, well, we have a lot more Coast Life to get to, a lot more holiday fun to talk about, so stay right where you are. Every year, Draper Media works to make the holiday season brighter for Delmarva's less fortunate children with the Bless Our Children campaign. We raise money each year from individuals just like you or local businesses, and we donate that money to charitable groups across the peninsula. Those charities buy gifts for children to make sure every child has a gift to open on Christmas morning. Bless Our Children does so much each year, Leah. It's so great always seeing which businesses, local businesses that we've talked to, donate money, and just they really want to make sure that every child on Delmarva has a smile smile on their face.
I mean, I think what's fun about this time of year is it highlights all of the things that we talk about all year. And what's so unique and special about Coastal Delmarva is that it's always locals helping locals. And that's what Bless Our Children really just highlights.
Yes.
And I think, you know, in the spotlight of the season, it's just an extra nod, an extra thank you to all the people that do pitch in.
Exactly. And a lot of families, they'll mail in some holiday cards with a little note, which is very sweet. If you read or if you write any of those notes, we will read them sometimes on air.
Yeah.
It's really great. You can throw $1 in, $20. Every little bit helps. So thank you to everyone who has and will be donating.
Yes.
If you want to learn more about that, just head to blessourchildren.org. You can donate there, learn more there, all that information, blessourchildren.org.
Yes, but it's almost, we're getting like, what, 24 hours away from Thanksgiving dinner?
That's right.
Invisible watches, depending on what time you eat.
Yes, definitely.
But we won't be here.
No, not tomorrow.
We're all going to enjoy a little time with our families, and we hope that you do too. But for a lot of people, enjoying time with families includes some football.
That's right. We do have football on Thanksgiving right here on Coast TV. Tomorrow, Leah, we have the Seahawks and the 49ers. Ooh. Great matchup.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great football going on tomorrow. Yeah, we will not be here because I believe if it's the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade kind of gets re-aired.
Yes.
So if you're not an early riser on
Missed
Thanksgiving.
it the first time, we got you.
That's right. You'll watch it here. And then we'll be back, though, with a fresh new episode on Monday.
Yes. So enjoy your holiday weekend. Enjoy time with your families. Breathe.
Yep.
Relax.
We're thankful for you.
We are so thankful for you. Yes, so thankful.